So, I've had this uptick in video views on my Jegs and Summit um, video. I am very, very displeased on the service that they have been providing for the last couple years. It has been subpar, bottom of the barrel service. Jegs and Summit has been absolutely atrocious to deal with. Calling the customer service, trying to get to the bottom of where your order's at, why they would stock a certain amount of orders online and say there's a dozen units here, and then you order one of them and they're like, oh well, our inventory's off and we actually don't have that many units in stock, and you're not actually, I don't know when the ETA is for the unit to be delivered. And I'm like, bro, I just spent $500 with you guys on a chunk for a rear end. Why do I not have that? And you're saying you have 12 units in stock. Well, because it's the process in which we put stuff online and then people order it, and then so you're baiting people into buying stuff even when you don't have it in stock, so you have the generated revenue coming in but they don't have their part, and they don't get their part for months and months and months and months. How are you going to fix that? Well, that's just how it is, and we don't have an ETA on when the part is actually going to be released or made by the manufacturer. And I said, well, you better get something. You better get something. I've been waiting for 2 months now and I still don't have my part. There's a problem here. Why wasn't I prompted whenever I purchased this to say, hey, wait a second, this is actually not in stock. Are you sure you want to buy this? Because you're going to have to wait for something to come off back order or be supplied. None of that was done. Absolutely fucking zero. Which is ridiculous. As a parts house myself, I would never show that I stock something or tell somebody I have a part that I don't have. That is absolutely insane. And then to hear the response from them when they just try to beat around the bush and give you some bullshit, rehearsed, this is what you tell the customer, we're trying not to give them their money back type of scenario. There was a gentleman on here, he's I think his video is going viral right now, and it's probably some of the reasons why my video has been revisited so much and people have asked me to cover it. It's been just in general just a really trash experience. I tried again about 7 months ago to order something that, even though I said I wouldn't, and it was like pulling teeth to get the damn part to show up. It was an oil filter relocation kit, and it said it would be it's like a week out. It was like a month before it showed up. A month. And I was like, this is fucking ridiculous, man. We can't get parts on time. They show that they have stuff in stock. It can't be delivered on time. And then all of a sudden, all these new faces that have been showing up here recently, they're like, dude, there's dozens of comments every single day now on my channel about how screwed over people have been in the last year, year and a half mainly, maybe 2 years, with how they've been screwed over by Summit and Jegs. Constantly screwed over by these guys. And these are supposed to be American companies. Word of mouth is now Greenbrier owns them and it's all Chinese owned. Some people say that it's a way for them to actually control the market, for them to control the aftermarket parts that are being put out there, so whenever they do start to push for more communist control and stuff like that, they can actually start shutting down the supply just like they want to. The Greenbrier came in and bought them and many others, so they are the owners of these American parts houses that we call American, aren't so American. And they're not owned by the same people that you think own them. And it's shocking, because when you start looking into it and you get to the bottom of it, you see how fucked up this whole entire situation is, and we're getting screwed in the process. They're holding our money for long periods of time. Then you can take my money in T-minus 2 seconds. It'll be out of my account, but you can't give it back to me for 21 days or 14 days or 7 business days, which is absolutely fucking ridiculous. But that's just the way the process works. And then 3 months, I still don't have my freaking part from them when all this started going down, and I started noticing this quality control issue and this dishonesty on their part. 3 months, I don't have anything. I'm like, give me my fucking money back. Give me my money back. You are going to give me my money back. I am not going to continue waiting for this part. I will find it through somebody else. You know where I found the part? On another Chinese site, Amazon. And you know when it showed up? 2 days later after I purchased it. That's a freaking problem. That is a damn problem, and it's a crying shame that we have to go through stuff like that. Anyway, and the Amazon part was actually $40 more expensive, which is the sad part. And I paid it because I had the guarantee that it was going to be at my door. Because Amazon will make sure the shit shows up. For the most part. And it's sad because I don't even like ordering from Amazon. Just have to sometimes, have no choice. If you guys don't see what's at play here, you guys got problems. There's a big control factor on what's going on with our economy and our supply. And we ain't the ones controlling it. Better wake up. People are here to take our place and take our jobs. You better be careful. Y'all be blessed. Have a great night.